CellistMike, and I'm with the Pixel Sharks Gaming Marathon team. We're playing Fallout 4. Again, this is a replay. We did some of this last year, and I just wanted to add a couple mods. So this is going to be the second of our scrapping Sanctuary episodes. In this, we are going to clean up everything, which is why we got the mods that we did in the first place. They were, if you missed it, they were the spring cleanup and homemaker mods. So you can see we've already done some progress. We've cleaned up some of these houses, the ruined houses. Why should you have to leave a house that you can't use? Leave it in place. We've cleaned up a lot of the roadways, just cleaned up the trash. I'm going to leave the dirt in the spots where the sidewalk and the roadways have been broken through. That way we don't just have completely bare dirt exposed. I do like to look at a little bit of grass. But things like this, grass coming up between the cracks, we can go ahead and dump that. Just like that. Easy. Easy peasy. So I already have the workshop activated for this settlement. And so once you're in a settlement with an activated workshop, if you hold down, the default button is V, so if you hold down V, you go into the build mode, which is what we're using to delete all of this. And it's the same way you would normally scrap items in the world, just there's more to it, more things that you can scrap because of the mods. Alright, and also last time I was trying to show you how we're going to get rid of dead bodies since they normally do not despawn. It's one of the many little irritations that we've learned to just deal with. In this case, I realized what I was doing wrong, so we're going to go ahead and open our console command. What I did wrong last time is I did not use my cursor to select the item. So in this case, we're going to select this dead rad roach, and you can see the scripting address changed. So we're going to go ahead and leave that all pointed in the same place. And then just like you can see up in the screen, or maybe you can, I already did this to 1 before we went live, but I also had them switched. You have to disable first, then mark for delete. So we're going to go ahead and disable first. This will make it disappear and make it non-interactive as far as placing things, moving things. Mark for delete is what's going to actually remove the scripting from the game once this area has to be reloaded, which won't happen right away, but we can just do it and forget because the game will take care of it. So first disable. See, you can see it looks like it's gone. In fact, it's still there. It's just it's been disabled from interacting with anything else in the game. But the code is still being loaded every time this zone gets loaded, which is going to take up resources that we really. It's unnecessary to keep corpses around that we don't need to keep around, just to pull a little bit less out of our available resources for the game. So we're going to go ahead and also add mark for delete, and that's what will allow the game to dump that from its cache and what it actively loads every time it loads Sanctuary. Alright, so let's get back to this cleanup. Whew, such a mess. See this bush? The only reason why I dumped it is because it was interfering with the sidewalk. I like these nice clean sidewalks. So get rid of all this trash. And I kind of want to leave. I might be moving or deleting plants, scrubs, if it just really looks wrong or out of place in any given location, or if it's interfering with us moving something. But you can see how this sidewalk is torn up. You can kind of get a glimpse of that underneath. I want to leave that because if we pull all of this trash, all of this scrub brush and grass off, then that sidewalk will still be gone. It's just going to be a bare patch of dirt. So rather than deal with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Same with this piece of sidewalk, I believe. Yeah, you can see the bare dirt right there. So the piece of sidewalk doesn't actually go up to match with the foundation. So we'll just leave it as is. Alright, so back to it. Cleaning up the sidewalks, getting all the trash out. Stuff like that. So easy. Trash, I don't want to leave. So if I miss it, then that's probably going to be an accidental occurrence. Get rid of these little scraps between the sidewalk. It looks like we've already cleaned up this area. You can see there's no trash laying around, just a nice carpet, well, a little rug. Ooh, those branches outside need to go. They are poking through the oh, nope, we're going to leave that. So these barriers, these big, huge, dead hedges, I'm going to be leaving those in place for almost completely all of them. And the reason for that is the same reason I'm clearing out all of everything on the exterior of those hedges. Ooh, almost scrapped the house. That would have been bad. They provide cover towards the eventual aggressors that will be attacking us. Oh, and I actually want this chemistry station back over for us to use out in the main settlement. So I'm just going to set it here right now near the fire pit, although I do not intend on leaving it there. Definitely want to bring that back. Just cleaning up. So it's just temporary. So anyway, yeah, these protect us from, you know, shots from the outside. I will end up encircling the entire settlement to have control points so that I can cover any entrances to the settlement with a fairly substantial array of turrets. So, you know, so just some automated defenses. And I want to clear all the brush I can possibly get outside those perimeters to give those turrets that'll be there a little bit clearer shot. You know, see, so right now, this would be an entrance point, but that's probably going to be gone in terms of accessibility for the baddies, the raiders, death claws and such. Although, I really hope we're not going to be seeing any death claws soon. Ah, there we go. I wanted to get rid of some of that. You can see some of the fencing will actually come up. I'm going to go ahead and quick save when I get close to a building like that. I don't like the idea of accidentally destroying the building and having to reload. Alright, so this fencing, you can see we can select it, and oh, it's usable again. Same with this. Turn it around, you know, and it snaps. So snap set. Snap on set. So set it right there for now. Same thing with this. Set it right there for now. And we have a gate. So let's go ahead and install this gate. I'll bet you he wants to snap on right there. Oh, no he doesn't. How about right here? Gate. No gate. Look at that. That would be perfect. That is perfect. So that's what we're going to do. So that leaves us with some extra little fencing pieces. We'll just set next to the house for now. Huh. A lot of times I was going to say they do like to snap. Why isn't it letting it snap? Oh, there it goes. Just pretend like that's all connected. Doesn't look too bad. Alright, back to our cleanup. If I remember correctly, we already did it inside this house, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Just mentioned that. I just couldn't remember. Alright. Let's get... So again, I'm going to leave that because this is shattered roadway, not just roadway covered up by grasses. I want to leave the covering there. It looks a little nicer. You see, like, okay, this is what I'm trying to avoid, this really, really bare patch of dirt. In the meantime, we can still do some cleanup. So you don't want to leave that. It kind of extends the appearance just to match. But these are covering intact roadway. They're going away. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I guess there's a little patch under there, but that's fine. It can stay. It's not offending me too much. And this is a nice switch over to the empty spot, so we'll leave it. You know, when it comes to aesthetics, it's really in the eye of the beholder. And I'm the one playing. If you guys wanted to leave some comments, I can definitely adjust what I do to appease some of you, but I don't really think you guys care too much, other than, hey, this is mildly amusing. You know, probably something to pass the time for some of you. That tends to be how I pass some of my free time, is listening and watching things like this. Alright. Get some of this trash up. I wouldn't have necessarily wanted to dump those pull those leaves up, but it was so, you know, part of them were coming across onto the sidewalk. I do, however, want to get rid of some of this. Oops. I do know that, so that was a scrapped house anyway. That was going to have to go away. It was not a usable house. Alright. Get rid of some of this stuff. Trash. And we're going to have to throw a bed down here eventually. These tubs we can reuse. And we'll also be able to use those for feeding Brahmin. Brahmin troughs will use the same sort of... Why can't I... There we go. I was getting frustrated with that stupid tire. So just clean it up through the night. Clean it up through the night. Hopefully we don't get any visitors. But we will, of course, periodically save in case we do. Just leave a tub rolling around out here. Go hang out right here. That'll be closer to where we'll probably end up using you. Alright, so just clean up, clean up. Oh, how does that song go? Clean up, everybody clean up. Clean up, clean up. Everybody everywhere? I don't know. Well, that kid's song, kinda. Nothing important. Okay. But it's, since we're what we're doing, it definitely came to mind. Alright. Let's go ahead and save again. A quick save right there. Because this house I don't want to get rid of. That's a nice intact home with walls. Oh! And it's a good thing we saved. Do a little quick load. There we go. See if we can avoid doing that again. I was about to. Just the trash, guys. Just the trash. Okay. This is a little bit... looking a little nicer. Some of these ground pieces will clean up more so if we try to build over them. You know, because we don't want grass sticking up through wooden panels or anything of the sort. Oh, a little piece of grass under there. Get rid of that grass, and that. See, again, this is... I want to get rid of it, but I think I'm going to leave it. It just makes it appear a little bit more clean and intact, I guess you could say. I swear I saw some grass. Oh. No, it wasn't the grass. You can see the corner pops up right there. The corner of this as it climbs up to meet. Alright, see if we can get anybody fending from the outside. Whoo, like that. Flip the grill back up. Let's pretend like we're human beings. Flip this back up. There you go. Get rid of the trash. These yellow picket fences aren't going to be usable, so we're going to go ahead and pull them off. Maybe use them later, but we'll see. We'll leave the trees until we decide where to build our perimeters. I don't like how that sticks up. These beggars can't be choosers, right? Well, maybe. I want to script it so it ties into this one on the left. I don't know that I'll be able to do that. Maybe get it up here that way. But when I get close, yeah, it just wants to snap, so we'll have to deal with that because people can walk right through. Yeah, this will have to be what it's going to be for now. You can still walk through. Okay. Cleaning up our broken fences. Mending our fences. It's too bad the way some of these break. There we go. Alright, so it looks like we've got all the bushes and grasses that might be intersecting with the floors there. Come on, if you can match, then you can do it this direction, right? No? Fine. Alright, and a lot of this is just about trying to make it look pretty. Nothing more. In fact, that is almost exclusively what it's about. There is some function to it, being able to place things where you wouldn't otherwise be able to build, like where that house was. But much of it is just aesthetic. Alright, so let's go ahead and save again. Well, it looks like we may have already cleared out this house. Let's go ahead and check it out, because we obviously hadn't done the driveway. Alright, it looks like we really have. Back to the cleanup then. Alright, so get rid of the grasses between, like you guys. Trying to get a nice, okay, he can stay. That brush. Okay, here's a log that needs to go. Yeah, logs are one of those that I'm probably going to always be pulling out. So I don't, in my opinion, they don't really add to the ambiance at all. Whereas, you know, some of the trees, they match the feel of the world farther out. So even though they're dead, I think it's a nice tie-in. This driveway, but what I'd really like is to clear out all of the covering on it, and I don't think that's going to be a possibility. Yeah, look at that. Not be able to access pretty much any of that covering. Oh well, guess it stays. Oh, 2 logs, well I guess big old branches, where you got rid of the tree they belonged to, had fallen down. Just trying to be in our way. Alright, I can't tell if this sidewalk is just being covered up, or if it's broken. Yeah, it looks like it's a broken sidewalk. We're going to go ahead and leave this dirt, you know, that dirt appearance on this one, as we're getting closer to the interior of the neighborhood. Have things be a little bit less cluttered. Really wish I could get rid of those, but whatever. It's definitely looking better. Let's see if we can't catch up on this side a bit. We're going to leave these. Leave that for now. Oh, it's Codsworth. I was like, what the heck is over there? Trash. Alright. It's a nice square plot of... There we go. Get rid of that trash. You can see it under there. Get at it. Alright, since this is, again, a house we don't want to lose, go ahead and save it. In fact, this is our old house. Alright, let's start by getting rid of some of this vine on the outside. Gotta be careful with that, of course. Okay, any more vine? Yes, there is. Ooh, but it doesn't want to let me get just the vine, does it? Bet you that's why I can't get just the vine. Maybe not. Ceiling, wall. Oh, there we go. Just fine. Ah, much better, much better. Look at how much empty build space we have in the top right corner of the screen. Look at all that build space available to us right now. Fantastic. Because we keep pulling out all this unnecessary, you know, the things that they've put in just for the appearance of having the settlement aged, the neighborhood gone the way of the dinosaurs. But we will revitalize. No worries. We will revitalize. There we go. I like this house. It's cleaning up quite nicely. Nice little picturesque location to watch the end of the world. Here are these roots. I want to be tripping on them. Not that I would trip on them anyway, I guess, but if we decide to plant back here, you know, we'll want a little bit of it. We'll want everything cleared out. And I haven't decided on a location for planting quite yet. Look at everything getting clean. Oh, crap. That was not a pleasant happenstance. Alright, I guess we're going to be quick loading and going back a ways. All this. We'll go back and do the exterior later, I guess. Quick save more often. That is also a very common theme in Bethesda games. In this case, this is all my doing. I mean, it usually is, I guess. But Bethesda games are usually ones where you'll have glitches here and there, here and there. Actually, of note, this particular game, Bethesda's done an incredible job of patching many, many of the quirks and the glitches. This is probably the first time I've played a game where I haven't felt like it was absolutely necessary to run the unofficial patch. You know, just been good about keeping up with it. You know, not a lot of people aren't the biggest fans of a lot of the DLC content for this game, but that's fine because the base game is still just massive. So much content. In fact, we don't have any of the DLC content in this run through. I did that intentionally. This is still not vanilla because again we are using a couple of these mods. In fact, what we're doing right now, all this garbage and scrap we couldn't get rid of without the mod. And isn't it nice? Yeah, I don't like that tire wall. And trashy. I understand that it's a garage, but space is at a premium. Ooh. Go ahead and store that wrench, not delete it. That diagnostic cart, absolutely wonderful. Pretty, but unnecessary. Right, so the tool rack. Where's that wrench? Store it. Scrap the tool rack. That's a functional cupboard, so we will leave it. Alright, before we do this other mistake that we did over there, go ahead and save again. Save, save, save. Alright. Do some... No, we already cleaned up in here too. What the heck? Why didn't we clean up outside? Maybe it was just the one step at a time desire for cleanup. Alright. Yeah, so one step at a time. So we saved. You know, since we did save, let's go back over here and retry where I screwed up and deleted the driveway. Let's get rid of some of this junk. I like the idea of leaving the mailbox there. The ones that are tipped over or broken in half, have been trying to delete, but these can stay. That's how I ended up deleting the driveway. Accidentally moving the cursor a little bit too far past an edge. Okay. Yeah, so again, we're not gonna, I don't want to mess too much with fences for the time being. I mean, we can, obviously, but I'm gonna go back through and work on the perimeters in terms of fencing and things like that. Anyway, when I go try to secure the perimeter. But that'll be further into the quest lines. I mean, we're still pretty much on the first stinking quest. What is it? We need to go down to Concord? We have nobody here with us right now. Right, where is the rest of the patio? There it is. Nice little patio in the mud. Just put it up higher. Move this chair. Hey guys! We just need a nice fire pit now, huh? Maybe a grill? Oh, we have a grill. Where was it? Oh, the grill's not over in this building. That's fine. Boom! Okay, I'll stop messing around. Get out and do some of the real cleanup. You know, the cleanup that's more apparent to everything out here. Alright, so let's save again before we do the vines. Alright, Vans. Time to go, Vans. There we go. That looks a lot better. Can leave those bushes for now. Oh, more vines. Alright. That does look a lot better. I don't like this bush here. doesn't look too bad. This neighborhood is looking a lot better. I will tell you that. Alright, so again, want to leave these because the sidewalk has been shattered through. I want to get rid of that grass, but I don't think I can. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can. Alright. Alright. Hopefully doing this doesn't break the quest lines. If so, I will be backing up. It didn't occur to me till now, but I mean we're in for a penny. We're in for a hell of a lot more than a penny right now. I think we're already in for that pound. So in for a pound, in for a ton, I guess. Yeah, not sure it really works that way. Okay, but it is looking nice. And we're going to have to do this eventually anyway. Kill that because it's going to explode otherwise. Whew. Okay. That just looks like a dirty sidewalk, and that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to try to get these sidewalks cleared up, and we'll go back and hit another house. Actually, the sidewalks then probably the, yeah, I'm going to leave this because the sidewalk is shattered there. Yeah, see. It's just covered with mud. Trash. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely getting better. Pretty. Ooh. Yeah, definitely getting better. Okay, well, it's cleaner. I guess that doesn't mean everybody would agree with me that it's pretty. It's still kind of gross. I wouldn't want to live here. But it is cleaner, less cluttered. That's definitely for sure. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. It can't be perfect. This is still a wasteland, after all. Just have it be a little cleaner, a little nicer. We're going to try to come back and get the lawn. We don't have to get it right now. Not the lawn, the roads, I'm sorry. That mailbox. Right. It's coming along. Oh, hey, we have another bug. Let's deal with him. Save first. Okay, so we open up the console. Again, I'm going to highlight him. Not sure what why the double P is there, but it is. So, but again, we saved it in case what we are highlighting is not what we think. Oh, good, it was. Sorry, no. So, no, don't forget, mark for delete. That way, once this area gets reloaded, you know, that'll happen once we left and come back. But once this area gets reloaded, we're not going to have to deal with invisible, unused objects being loaded by the computer and used. Well, using up resources. Yeah, we have a lot of room for expansion as far as building now. That's good because building a perimeter takes up, without this mod, that's actually how I found this mod, building the perimeter pretty much takes up all of your available resources to build with. In resources, I mean, again, the size limit in the top right hand corner of the screen now, that size limit. If you tried to build expand a perimeter all the way around the settlement to make it a complex, which I like to do for security. You wouldn't be able to. There's just not enough in terms of. Excuse me, I had to sneeze and then I suddenly disappeared. It's not enough in terms of allowable building space, allowable building resources. And I'm sure they do that to try to keep keep control of frame rates, keep control of lag, how the computers can handle different levels in different areas. And the settlements are the only place those areas are really up to variance and change. So this is how we can do it. Alright, oh. Got sidetracked. Trying to do sidewalks. Boink, through that car. Alright. Not bad at all. Some roots there. Alright, this tree I don't like being right on the sidewalk like that. Okay. Have we caught up? I think we have caught up. Look at this. This is all much cleaner now. So let's go ahead and take the road. Yeah. Do a FOD walk. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Oh, something over here. Can we deal with that? No, it looks just like mud. Nothing we can deal with, really. That's fine. Even once we're done and playing the game, we're still going to be coming across things we still have to deal with in terms of cleaning. And that is just fine. Because if you're looking, as we're scrapping this stuff, we're also getting resources. Fertilizer, wood, cloth, cork from that trash pile, fertilizer from the plants. Lots and lots of fertilizer, which is great. Let's see. Yeah, see cloth and cork from that garbage, although that should be, put a couple of bricks in there. Cloth, cork, when there should have been some wood. You know, but beggars can't be choosers, is the turn of phrase, I guess. Ooh, look at this. You know, we can always plant trees and scrubs and bushes and stuff of our own to make it look prettier. It's getting so clean. I'll leave the rock. Clean some of this other stuff up. Right now, I'm more worried about the houses and the pathways. And then, of course, I will be worried about line of sight issues for our turrets. But that will be dealt with. It's a lot easier to deal with intruders. Keep your settlers safe when you can make kill points that any visitors have to go through to access your settlement. I mean, this is definitely not a new tactical concept, but one that the size limitations on settlements in Fallout 4 didn't quite accommodate terribly well. You know, they've got people approaching from all over, which is fine. It just means we have to be a little bit more proactive in terms of nicer, I guess, is relative. It's a mud pile there. Kind of got away from myself, trying to clean up the road. There we go. Here we go. like that's complete. We can get back to another house. You want to go hit this house up? Yeah, let's do that. Your turn, Mr. House. Oh. I think we may have had a viewer just send me a text message. I did. You know, because there's always other people in the team, because this is a gaming marathon team. There's always other people in the team that are wanting to stream or potentially play something multiplayer and stream that. Yeah, this was a glitch. Just sent me a message saying that, you know, he might be able to, might want to stream later. We've been wanting to stream the new Civilization 6 well, not patch, but DLC, the Nubia content. Okay, make sure we pick the right one. Boink, there we go. Disable and mark for delete. That's it. Okay, time to clean up, save it, deal with some of the trash. Start with the outside. Oh, that's not trash. I guess it was, well, I guess it was October when the nukes fell, wasn't it? Okay. No vines to deal with. Take a little bit of trash in here. But it's not letting me highlight the trash. Might have to get rid of these bloat flies first. I'll bet you that's going to be the case. Let's go ahead and do that right now then. Go here so we can highlight them both. One at a time, of course. So highlight him first. Disable and mark for delete. Fro delete. Twice. Now let's get him. Alright, quick save. Can we get this trash on the ground yet? No, it wants us to take the entire floor. Maybe from this room over here we can reach it. No, looks like it doesn't come under the wall. Alright, I guess it stays. Otherwise, I think, yeah, we've pretty much gotten this building cleared out. That trash really bothers me so badly. Not enough to take out the floor. We may have gotten all the houses at this point. I mean, we didn't clear the bushes out of this house, but the inside looks... Oh, nope, we did not get this house. Sorry, we're going to escape and save. This house definitely needs to be cleaned up. And right now I am playing the local maid service. Scrap that shrub. Shrubbery. Kill them with a shrubbery. 10 points, I know where that came from. Alright, some wire, beer bottles. Put that back on the table. End table underneath the kitchen table. It's funny what the nukes somehow did. They must have a sense of humor. Look at all this shrubbery. It's on the floor. Of course, we don't want to delete the floor. You have to come at it from the outside, I believe. Yeah, there we go. That shrub. We're not needing that. Does this look any better? Yes, it does. Good, good, good. Of course, this is part of the larger hedge, the dead hedge there, that we're going to be leaving. Okay, broken chair. Little stool here. Keep cleaning. Trash galore. Although, it is looking nicer and nicer. We are almost done with this Scrapping Sanctuary episode. I mean, if you look at all this, we're going to have a build episode here momentarily. Although, before we build, I'm probably going to start on some quests, because if I remember correctly, building is actually introduced through quests. And I don't want to miss out on quests just because I already have the stuff there. And you know, again, these games can be a little sensitive to breaking timelines in terms of quests. You know, so if it thinks it wants you to do something and you do it earlier, so when it approaches, you've already done it, they might have very functional. They might have been able to put in a very functional solution for it to recognize that yes, you did that. However, just as likely, they were not able to address your specific situation and something breaks. So let's just avoid that altogether. What? Are we clean yet? No, I want this kitchen crap gone. It's nice, a little bit of ambience, but I'd rather space so that we can build where and when we want. What is this? What? A flip lighter? Yes, please. Dump the bush. Yeah. Looks like we have another house that needs to be cleaned. So we're going to go ahead and save. And jump back into the build menu. Alright, here we go. Coat rack, go away. Look at all this trash. Yes, scrap that trash. I was afraid we weren't going to be able to target it directly. Everything's going to be so much better while we're done here. Yeah, put the table up. No, don't scrap it. Needed to jump on the furniture just to get good angles at everything. Please don't make a euphemistic joke out of that. Leave the candles, but take the candle stumps. It'd be nice to be able to light those candles, that's for sure. TV dinner trays, leave the cat. Alright. Take the chair. Stove. Right. Yeah, this place is looking cleaner. So yeah, so again, leaving the candles. But I'm taking the stumps, the melted stumps. That is so inconvenient right there. What is this? Ooh, bubblegum. Alright. Yes, I think I will. Store it. Leave the decorations for now, at least. And candle stump. Let's see. The sink looks mostly, the bathroom looks mostly intact, so we'll leave that. That's a stump, but it's small enough that it could theoretically still work. So we'll leave it. It's just those melted, unusable stumps that I want gone. Okay. Keep cleaning. Oh, piss. Oh, damn it. Look at that. Oh. That sucks. We cleaned so much in this house already. Well, back to it, I guess. Ah. Dang. Well, And the thing is, you can't rush it. Like, even though I know exactly what I want to do as far as cleaning up, you can't rush it. Because rushing is how that happens. Oh, I'm going to leave the candles for now. I don't bother with them. Dang it. Oh. Made me a little sleepy, I think. Actually, that yawn felt really good. I would laugh my head off if I found out somebody watching this yawned as a result of me doing it. Okay, broken chair. Trash, trash, trash. Alright, get rid of these. What was this? Bubblegum? Yeah, that's what we were gonna store. There's something over here, I thought. Oh, it was just the candelabra. It's a candelabra. I guess the lighter was in another room, another building, wasn't it? Either way, let's go ahead and save. A little quick save there. Alright. I like what I see there, but I cannot target what I see there. That's annoying. Let's see if we can crouch down and grab it. Yeah, there we go. Use. I didn't want to use. I wanted to grab it. That was strange. That would explain why I couldn't pick it up in this mode, though, is if it expected you to just use it right away. You know, by picking it up was using it. Okay, this is coming along nicely. Again, don't want to delete the floor. See, that I think would have been deleting the floor. Is that wallpaper of some sort? Ooh, nope, that concrete 10 scrapping is for the floor. Happy to scrap for fertilizer, but not for floor. Not for that concrete 10. Oh, look at that. Does it give us adhesive? No. Yeah, we'll do it anyway. Wonder how much of that there is. A little bit over there, no. Interesting. Little car, so we can store that for later. Okay, this room I think is just about done, which really makes the house just about done. Let's go ahead and get rid of this bloat fly. Hey, he's got garbage for us. Disable and mark for delete. There we go. Console off. This is looking a lot better. You know, these cleared out houses can actually be used. Put some beds, some desks, some light, things like that. Alright, take care of you. Disable. And mark for delete. Oh, it's not a command. Come on. I missed that last D. Mark for delete. There we go. Was that just the only? Was that the only two? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Okay, and then we already got rid of the car there. And this is our house. You know, so there's still plenty of stuff to do in terms of aesthetics, in terms of clearing stuff for planting. that sort of thing. But for the most part, we've got the houses cleaned up. We've got a great deal of the trash cleaned up. Guess we can do a little bit right here. I like leaving the play set. That's always a little fun for me. Just having it there. You know, letting turrets shoot people trying to walk through the playground. I mean, body parts hanging from the monkey bars. I've got a sick, twisted sense of humor sometimes. But that doesn't mean I think that sort of stuff is good or okay in real life. That's actually why I like these kinds of games, is it lets us... Oh, a ruined house in the water. It lets us process some of those really dark portions of our nature, humanity, without acting on them in real life. You know, why hurt somebody if you can hurt a computer program? It's not an intelligent one or anything like that. Okay, this is nice. We're getting a lot of concrete by clearing out these river rocks. Oh, I don't like that radiation. I did not mean to drink. I so didn't mean to drink. Oh, it's also because I was breathing it in, I guess. Can't help it. Alright. Get rid of some of this brush so people can't hide. Trying to come in. Not all of it. Just some of it. Alright. Come on. There we go. I was really just trying to clear out the stuff in the river. Look at that. So much can be done with just a little. It's not the trees as much that I mind as the underbrush. And the logs, of course, are just kind of ugly. Not ugly in terms of what it's supposed to look like, but ugly in terms of what I want my settlement to look like. That is always, of course, that matter of perspective and a matter of opinion. But right now, I'm kind of making a roundabout back to the water. This is what I was trying to do at the moment, was just clean out the water a bit. Oh, look at that. It looks like there was a, well, probably unintentional blasting of that path. Okay, so we can't pull those stones out. More of these rocks. We can get rid of the barrels. Just like that. I don't know what was down there that was so radioactive. I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to be in it. Oh, hey, another bathtub. Should we just leave them right here? Yes. Let's do that. All of these building materials. That's what I see when I see stone. Of course, it's not going to let us get rid of that bridge. That would probably break the game right from the get-go. It's definitely not as pretty getting rid of all these rocks. But right now, I want the river cleared. Again, so nobody can hide. So things can't sink up. And, you know, I'm going to be using the river to process water. So I'll need some defensive structures near there. Actually, I'm not sure if I've ever seen them go after... I don't know if I've ever seen the raiders go after external water sources like that. I'm sure they could and they would. I just haven't seen it, but I remember. It's been a while since I've played, frankly. Come on. I saw you. Highlight yellow. I saw it. Come on. There you go. Just trying to be a hassle. No, not the foundation. Give me this weed. This scrub brush. Looks like we're going to have to save. And yeah, I think we're going to have to save and start on some of that questing again before we do another cleaning or building episode. Oh, nope. We obviously don't have all our houses cleaned up, because this one's not. Clean this sucker up. Keep thinking we're about done. But that's why I'm walking around, is because I know it's not over till it actually is over, which seems a little dumb that it's a given, and of course that's going to be the case. Alright, come on. As high up as it'll let us put it. Doesn't let us intersect with that ceiling at all. Steel and wood. Oh! Garbage. You know what? Let's just have one of these houses be on the ground, I guess. Now there's no door on this side out. You know, no door entryway. Definitely use the extra farmland, I guess. Why not? It doesn't look too bad. Those look out of place. But they'll get moved eventually. Yeah, so just get put back in place. There you go. Cleaned up inside? Yeah, it is cleaned up inside at least. So all that was pretty much unnecessary. Oh well. I like this little walkway. Nice thing about these solo pickets is we can kind of angle them as we want. Though in this case it doesn't really matter, I guess. Ooh, look at all this trash. If I remember correctly, this is where I put one of my entry control points. Nice and cleared out. This area right here. You know, because it's a path and things like to come up paths. It was a nice, easy location. Building on it, evenly on it, wasn't necessarily so easy. But as far as targeting people coming in, that was easy. Which was the whole point. Alright, yeah, now I think we're done. I've said that before, so we're going to walk around for just a minute. Bring this tub back over closer to a house. Alright, yeah, Sanctuary looks a lot better. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. This has been, like I said, CellistMike with the Extra Life Gaming Marathon Team Pixel Sharks. And if you want to support us, you can go to, I think, extralife.com or extralife.org. It would be where you go. You'll be able to find whichever teams are close to you. Pixel Sharks at tiny.cc or tiny.cc/Pixel Sharks is our team. So go ahead and support us. We'll be supporting Children's Miracle Network Hospital all across the country. And our marathon comes in a couple